Hello, Cosmic Explorers, and welcome to another Friday night. I am your co-creator, Hillis Pugh, and it's been a while. It's been a very long while since we've reconnected with you. Well, together at least, and I'm so happy. It brings me so much joy that my co-creatrix is back with us tonight, Miss Rebecka Gregory. My dear, how are you?
I'm here. How are you?
It's Friday. I'm always good on a
It's Friday
Friday.
the 13th and Happy New Year and to everyone out there.
So, you've been MIA for the past month. You know, well, you
Yes.
know,
A little bit more than a month, I think. I don't know. Time is nothing irrelevant to me. So,
so what has been occurring in this transformative space that happened with you?
oh my gosh, where do I begin? So, I don't know if you're aware. Did I have it aware I have formed Bell's palsy on my face and I'm in the process of healing it. So should I tell the story of what happened or
It's up to you. I mean, it's yours, and so you can say it or not.
well, I'm feeling it'll be really good right now because I really feel right now today, from what I've been going through and the experience I have been going through for the last month and ups and rounds and magic and not magic and everything that's been happening to me. I really think it's profound right now, especially what's happening in the world right now to tell my story. So, but I'm going to shorten my story because I can get rattling on forever. So I'll do my best. So Hillis, keep me in line because I get my shiny thing sent and I'll be going off on some other universe.
Yeah, I
So,
got you.
so the short of the matter is, um, the short of the matter and what happened is, we all have these patterns in our life, don't we? And we all play out these patterns over and over again. And sometimes stubborn people like me don't listen to those patterns all the time. So what happens is it ends up something physical, which is what has happening right now. And my particular situation was all around putting others first, not listening to my intuition, and not listening to people who aren't of integrity that are in my space. And I'm not going to go into the details of what happened, but the situation, I had people over that weren't in integrity, and some things happened. And anyhow, I got so angry at myself for allowing all this to transpire and watching all this, knowing what was happening, knowing what they were doing. And I woke up with Bell's palsy. um 2 days before I was supposed, and it was just, and kind of what are we right now, Hillis, in the middle of? We're in this huge transformation of letting go of the fear of the old world, correct? And moving
Yeah.
into unconditional love, and learning and understanding what unconditional love is at a whole nother level. Do you agree?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
Yeah, and I just wanted to bring that in, and that's kind of what I was shown too, and the love for myself, So after this whole situation happened, and my face is all, and I've healed a lot from where it was. I, as you know, I was heading. Was I on when I went to? I didn't get on when I went to Mexico, did I?
no.
No.
Mm-mm.
So right after that, I had been invited to go to Mexico to San Cristobal's for Lady Guadalupe for her feast day. Now, this is something very profound and has been part of my journey. So for me, it was like completing one of my spirals and doing this journey with these women. However, having this happen to me right before that and being in this state of looking at myself from a different point of view and traveling like this, you know what I mean? And just noticing all the people that actually saw who I was, like nobody ever like looked at me funny because my face was all distorted. They all saw me and I just thought it was beautiful. And then having the opportunity to spend a week with the most amazing women, most of them only spoke Spanish, so that was a whole like being the witness. I really learned how to be the witness. I got really good, and so that space and just the love, the unconditional love I experienced from this women was at a whole nother level I had never experienced before.
Mhm.
And I feel like this all happened for the universe to show me to show me that's there's parallels of what's happening in the world right now.
Yeah.
So short of it, that's kind of where I've been. I came back. I had some magical things happen in Mexico. I'm taking a class right now, as you all know, in England, and I got to meet up with two of my sisters from that class who lived in Mexico, which was really cool. But the funniest part was something that happened where our plane got delayed and all this. So I had to change my driver to take me to the basilica. And once again, the one I had spoke English. The one I ended up with spoke no English at all. So you would have laughed your butts off me navigating with this driver who did not know what the basilica was in Mexico City with my GPS trying to navigate him through the city in Mexico City. So that was quite an so it was just all these crazy things like this that were happening to me, this grand opening of adventures. And so now I'm still, and I took some time off because it energetically it has been a lot healing this and a lot of layers and a lot of come off, a lot of learning. So I'm slowly moving back in, and here I am.
Welcome back, and you have been missed, my dear. Everyone has missed you, and I have even missed your presence and how we co-create such an entangled energy of brilliance for the world to be seen. And thank you.
Oh, thank you for allowing me to share, everyone. And and my story, I always like to tell my stories and things that happened to me because we all are living, walking experiences, and we're
Mhm.
here to share our stories and our experiences to others that, might be struggling or might be in a space where they don't understand what's happening to them. Because I know a lot of people are having physical things happen to them right now. And I'm not saying that it's not a physical thing, but just remember there is that level of energy that's happening right now. So really, I'm inviting everyone to explore if something's going on in your physical world. Don't automatically go to the wrongness of who you are or the wrongness of what's going on, because that probably is not the case. That there's some energetic aspect of why you've taken this on, and it's time to really explore that, to release it out of our field 100%, because these new energies coming in just will not handle that anymore.
Yeah.
And now I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm glad you said that because I want those who are watching this, I'm going to be doing a video over the weekend. Wow, I'm putting it out there, so I'm committing myself to this now. I'm going to be doing a video over the weekend about my personal transformation, the spaces I've been in, not just over the past 14 weeks that I've been on this medicine journey, but this whole year, the whole 2022, and maybe even beyond that. But I'm excited to be sharing that part of this journey because it's so in depth that I can't even really begin to talk about it here. So be on the lookout on my social media platforms for that video. And also, I'm going to post it here on the Cosmic Insight channel as well. But what's really interesting is because as we were preparing for the show tonight, speaking of all things transformation, it's like, yeah, Rebecca, you want to do cards? Yeah, let's do cards. And I pulled this card up, and because of there it is, and it's called "The Sound of the Universe," and this is from the Beyond the Lemuria deck, the beautiful gift that Rebecca got me for my birthday last year. I love this deck, and mind you, I'm not a big card person, but what I really appreciate is the message of this. And I'll just read a little bit of this. And so, the sound of the universe is life changing experiences, glimpsing the great mystery, significant timing, pivotal moments, the Siri yantra, the tuning fork of the universal consciousness, music transcending mundane reality. And so, the depth of this, the more insightful meaning of this is that having your world shaken up even a little can invite a deeper glimpse of the great mystery of your life. There are myriad ways to peek behind the veil of the mundane world. Ecstatic dance, spiritual exploration, and intuitive creative pursuits are just a few. aim to naturally imbue this awareness in your everyday existence so that you can avoid the sudden wake up calls, wake up to the hidden music, harmony, and wonder of your multidimensional world. And I feel that's where we are right now on the planet, individually and collectively. Wouldn't you agree, my dear?
Oh, I totally agree. I totally agree. Oh my gosh, that multidimensional part of us. I don't know if you've noticed, I've been personally experienced, all these timelines shifting and being in these multidimensionals in kind of real time, in a different way. Have you been experiencing that?
My experience in this space has been different in regards to how I've been experiencing life, especially when I am in my own space, especially when I do my own journeys. And everything has been more internal, especially when you speak of the multidimensional space. Yes, we have multidimensional realities. We have this dimension, that dimension, all these dimensions. But we first have to begin inside and explore the inner part of us, the cells in our body, what's, the building blocks of us, the mitochondria, all the DNA, all the foundations that creates this vessel is in us. So, that's where I've been, exploring that dimensional space because from there you can traverse to any space you wish because it's all in here. And so
Exactly.
it's just very fascinating in that level of understanding the internal transformation.
Well, what it's all about right now, I mean, I feel, and there's, I was gonna actually bring up my forgetness tonight. My forgetness word. Morning. I might get into that. I don't know, but what has really been coming to me, through my transformation and everything in the world is, that internal part and also the season it is right now, so it's going into that eternal part. It's a whole different level of an internal part that we've never experienced before of connecting
Mm.
ourselves and to um how can I put this? It's, of listening to our heart, to listen to our body, because, we are the universe inside of our bodies, and our body first speaks of everything on the outside. And the inside is connecting and being here, embodying being on this planet for this shift and for this change, not floating out like, a lot of people always want to go out and travel around. But right now we need we need hands on everything on ground, and those hearts opening up, and that unconditional love and that kindness going out, and that joy going out into the world to help to shift, and really learning and experience how to be present in the now and being mindful of where you are and what's going on in the world around you.
Yes, exactly. I would 100% agree with that. And one of the things that, I was having a conversation with a peer of mine last night and, talked about, how to market myself, how to do things, labels, all these things, right? And one of the things that she said to me, she's like, well, would you ever consider yourself a shaman? And I'm like, no. And she asked me why. It's like, because I feel I haven't earned that title yet. Because through the people that I know, especially this one gentleman who I just met and will be on our show relatively soon, amazing spirit, amazing soul. I can't wait till you guys meet him and connect with him. And he said to me, it's like, how do you think the first shaman became a shaman? And then I thought about it, it's like, well, how did Jesus learn to do what he do? And so it's all about, being free from the distractions because the world we live in is filled with distractions. And even now, as I'm sitting here, I'm being reminded of a moment in my life where I was completely, free from distractions and really tuned into my body as I'm having this conversation, as I am really engaging with all of you. I am fully aware of what's happening in my body right now, fully aware of my heart beating, fully aware of how much blood is being pumped through my heart and then the blood being filtered out through my kidneys. It's like I'm fully aware of all the functionality of the inner verse that's happening and how it ripples out and expands into the spatial awareness of this being in this moment, having this conversation. Because one of the things that I talked about a few weeks ago, probably even last week, is how the body knows what it's going to do
Mhm.
before it does it. The body already knows, you know, I'm going to move my hand, or I'm going to take this step, or I'm going to sound out these words. These are involuntary but yet voluntary actions that the body is fully aware of, because the corporeal is connected to the soul, and you have
Mhm.
this symbiotic relationship and connection. And with this relationship, you create the newness, you create this experience, you create the internal awareness that is being reflected in the outside world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
See, I miss you.
I miss you too. Speaking of
Oh,
what?
wait. Speaking of missing people, Rebecca and I have an amazing announcement to make while we have everyone's full attention.
Well, I wanted to thank everyone quick for coming on tonight and joining us.
Yes, 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 yes. And to extend this level of thanks and showing our heart opening energy to you, and you can email us, you can comment on this video after I make this announcement. But we are going to create a segment called Honoring Space.
Mhm. Oh, you're saying honoring space.
And so, yes, and so this segment of the show will be 5 minutes long, 2 to 5 minutes, where you, our viewers, can come on the show live with us to express something that you have to express, something that you have to be free from in your energy, and allow this energetic exchange to happen.
Right.
Be finally free from this space. So, starting next week, whoever wants to be first, or maybe in the future weeks, but it will be coming soon next week. Whoever wants to connect with us, you can comment in the video in the comments below. You can also email us at cosmicinsightradio@gmail.com if you wish to come on the show with us to have this honoring space moment. And it's just for you, these few minutes, to express what you want to express to the world. And you know, Rebecca, this was all Rebecca's idea, so I'm glad that she's back. And I'm glad that this was her idea, and it's a brilliant idea for us to continue to expand in the space of oneness and truly be the cosmic explorers that we are.
Yeah, and it came to me because right now people are looking for a place, a soundboard of safety, to because a lot of people are going through so much right now and need a place to express, and that somebody could just hold that space for them. And so that's why it's like, why don't we do it on the show? If so out there, if you're out there and you want, and we're going to time it because we know how some people can talk on and on and on. We are going to put a time limit to people, so got to condense it. But in saying that, it just was in my heart, like, how can we open this up to bring the show to the world and bring more people to interact so they can express who they are and what's going on in their world to help to assist others. So we're
Yeah.
all in this together, fumbling along in this new energy, navigating this new energy, looking at everything that's changing and shifting from what was old. And we all got to work on this together and support each other and love each other and stop judging.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
all I'm going to say.
Yeah. So if you guys wish to to come on the show to have this moment of honoring space, like I said, comment in the description below, or email us at cosmicinsightradio@gmail.com for you to receive your personal invitation link to join us live every Friday to be a part of our Friday night tune-ups. I mean, this is my energy speaks for itself.
Yeah, and don't look at it as, oh, I have nothing really going on in my world. If you have something fun
Oh,
that's happened to you,
we
or like a new gift that's opened up, or just a really cool experience you want to share. So it doesn't have to be a right around, this is going on in my world. It could be anything you like to express and put out there to help shift the energy of this planet. Come on and join us.
Yes. And speaking of gifts and transformation, Rebecca, haven't you been working on something recently that you want to share with everybody?
Have I?
I think you have.
Oh, okay. So
So
many,
while in her absence, she's been doing and exploring other aspects of herself and
yes, I have. I've
and
been
reconnecting with that. Yeah.
with my writing and reconnecting with my poetry and reconnecting with artwork and yeah, and finding new things out that I didn't even know I enjoyed and like this is really cool. So yeah, so I had promised Mr. Hillis here a painting for I don't know how long, and and so I actually started working on it. So one of you can see some of my artwork back here. It's all energy art. So and I tap into I do these for people. If you would like one done, I do commission these and do these. So I tap into your energy of what's going on and kind of paint. So here's the one I started for Hillis. I can't. Um, there's light language all underneath of it. I don't know if you can see, but when I was doing this the other night, I'll just kind of tell what I was experienced, tapping into energy and where he is. Like these were all crystals coming alive. There were so many beings that were coming through. And if you can look close, I'm kind of like not doing well with this. Moving it around. Yeah, there's like dragons and all kinds of stuff in here that were just coming around. The tree of life showed up at one point when I was painting it, but there was just this really just beautiful energy flying through. And some stuff like all a lot of healing came through it, a lot of abundance came through it, like just all these different energies and so many beings. So one of my favorite pastimes with these paintings and actually pictures and say, and it's really fun, you should try it sometime, is taking that and taking a picture of it. And as I said, you can do it with pictures of outside. It's actually one of my favorite pastimes, I will admit. And you blow it up and then you like look at the pictures and you can see who shows up. So you can find all kinds of little spirits and just multidimensional beings and angels and dragons. And outside you can see the elementals, you can see like regular pictures. So yeah, so that's Hillis's painting. I have begun. We'll have a few more layers to do. So I wanted
Thank
to show them
you.
stuff I thought I'd share. So anybody out there would like one, I do those. Just contact me and I can get one started.
Yeah. Thank you. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. And
I
so
might wait another year. It could be a while. I go with the energy. So whenever it says, I just sit it here.
yeah, I know. And speaking of, we have been in this space of beautiful transformation, and I am ever so patient and happy in the space, and it's been really challenging, and I know we all been in this space of like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm tired of being patient. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. And sometimes you need a distraction, and distractions are okay, especially in this space of transformation, because you have to just simply allow for it to evolve and to uh, begin to take root, and just be patient as uh, the shifts happen in life. Oh, hi, Cosmo.
Come on, Bug.
Oh, look, we have Cosmo on with us tonight, too. Hi, Cosmo.
Just say hi.
Hi,
No,
Cosmo. Well, he is so big now.
he's my
He's like,
dire
what,
wolf.
60 pounds?
He's 64. Mhm.
And so, with that being said, I think it's time for a little bit of magic in the air.
Well, there's always magic in the air. Well, I do want to say something that I forgot to say earlier. Today is Friday the 13th.
Oh,
And
yes, the magic that
the
is ever
magic.
prevalent.
And this is really a magical day. Growing up, we've always think Friday the 13th. Oh my God, everybody's always has a wrong impression of Friday the 13th. And I don't know all the details, but I did kind of read up a little bit on a few things today, and I'm not getting into that. But Friday the 13th is really a day where people of magic, where people who were protecting ancient knowledge, were, let's say, sacrificed over the years, over the
Or
centuries,
persecuted.
are persecuted on this day, which is a day that we open up to the magic of who we truly are. And I'd like everybody just to take a deep breath and an honoring in this moment of reverence for everybody who fought for the truth, who everybody who was in their sovereignty over the millennials of past times of standing up, of being who they are and believing in what they believe. So
Yeah.
just a deep breath in and holding that reverence for everybody. And I just, in a moment, let's just release all that old prosecution, release it from our energy fields, from our ancestor, release it from everything. Because now it's time for everyone on this day forward to stand up and start standing in their sovereignty and standing in the magic of who they truly are. Because we are magical beings. We were born to be magic, especially coming in this lifetime of this time of what's happening in the world, because this is the time that magic is reborn at a whole new level. And we must, every person out there is really required to step into that, invite them to step into the magic of who they are
Yes. 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 Yes.
and create their dreams. And
Yes.
that's
Yes.
all I'm going to say.
Yes. Yeah.
It's
Well,
expansion time.
well, that was expansion time.
Oh, that was, wasn't it?
That was expansion time. I was trying to look for the thing, but this was expansion time, and so with the energy that is present on the planet, I just want everyone to also take this time to appreciate the mother, the first mother,
Mm-hmm.
because that's where the energy stems from.
Mm-hmm.
That's the source of the magic, the energy that lives in us. And so it's always prevalent in her children, meaning the plants, the grass, the trees, the mushrooms, all of that. All of these are
The
teachers.
bees.
The bees, yes, the insects, all these beings, they all are teachers and teaching us something different every time. So you have to honor that energy. The energy that we call magic is just the energy that is intertwined, intertangled, intermingled into all that we do.
Mm-hmm.
And within that, the magic that lives in us, the magic that is always here,
Mm-hmm.
and that would never go away, just transform, evolve into something greater and new. So I ask everyone to take the time and not, well, let me rephrase it. Everyone take the time to pause from looking outside of who you are. Because the outside is only a reflection of what you wish to see. The outside is only a reflection of what
I think Hillis froze. I guess they froze Hillis. Hillis, I guess I have to continue because Hillis froze. I don't know if anybody can see. I don't know what's going on. But on my end, Hillis froze. But weird things happen all the time. So who knows what's really going on?
So there I am. Yeah, no, it happens sometimes. And
Did you
so,
freeze?
yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah. And so just allow for the energy of who we are to move inward, to see the energy that we are, to accept the energy and magic that we are, because we are the true energy. And all we have to do is take the time to explore the space inside.
Exactly. And we also have to remember what's happening right now.
What's happening right now? Another
It's like
moon?
an amazing green comet that's coming across, that hasn't happened in 55,000 years. I mean, that's like really cool.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what has gotten into me. In the past few months, I have ignored all celestial events.
Yeah. Well, because you've been on your little planetary planet.
Yeah, I've been isolated.
Plant.
I've isolated
You've
myself.
isolated with the plants.
Yeah, and other mushrooms and other teachers and all that stuff. So yeah, I mean celestial events. Okay. Not to make light of them, but they're not high up on my list of awareness because I know I can tap into that energy anytime.
Yes, but
All I have to
that's
do is shift my awareness. Oh wait, there's a comet coming. Let me shift my consciousness a month ahead and bring that energy back here. Or something that happened a month ago. It's like, oh, let me go grab that energy and bring it here. Even right now, one of the things that I'm learning how to do, and I think you guys might find this fascinating, is connecting to my soul lineage. All the different lives I lived, and really bringing that energy up and open, so I can really tap into that energy. And that's going to be fascinating and fun when it happens. I mean, I'm
mhm,
already doing it, a little bit of it, but I want to expand it even more. So yeah,
awesomeness.
yeah. But speaking of that, it's time for the tune-up
For tune up. Okay.
because it wouldn't be Friday night without the tune-up.
Well, what are we tuning up? I'm feeling I have the energy to bless everyone with some sound tonight since I haven't done it in over a month.
You have all the energy in the world right now.
Yeah, feeling into that. Um, and I just want everybody right now, I'm really feeling just to put your hand on your heart and just remember that's your beacon. That is your beacon of who you are. And to remember that beacon, this gets us distracted. This keeps us in line. So
Yes.
allow the heart to be your beacon. What do you have, Hillis?
Oh, just my Lemurian rod.
Oh, okay. You never know what he's going to pull out.
Crystals, rods, cards. You never know.
I know.
But I know we talked about it before the show, but I feel like this is all you. So I'm just going to connect to you and to everyone who's watching this in the infinite now moment, and allow them to feel this energy as I
Yep.
bring in the
On the
amplification.
out. Don't drain my energy. Connect on the out.
Yep, I got
And
you.
and and I'm feeling too that everybody right now it's really coming with and I said the Greek comet for a reason because it was like bringing back the mystery. And I really feel and I've heard, that this is the year of the great mystery, that we are in the brand new mystery. And so really start to explore that and allow yourselves to open to that mystery and surrender with an open heart and vulnerability. So everybody right now, just take a deep breath in. Cosmo might join me tonight. I don't know. He's sitting over here looking. He's been very vocal today. So you might hear a little bit of Cosmo singing with me. So everybody take a deep breath in and allow yourself to open, to expand beyond where you've been before, opening to a new place and time, a new way, allowing that expansion of you, allowing the vibration of what will come through me this evening to allow you to vibrate, to clear out anything in your field that no longer serves you. For in that, holding on to doesn't serve anyone and doesn't serve humanity anymore. It is time for us all to open up, all to expand out, and all to move into a new realm that we've never traveled before. Once again, one of mystery, one of opening, one of abundance, one of happiness, one of bliss, one of change and flowing with life. Deep breath in. Everybody just shake. Hmm. Put a hand on your heart, a hand on your stomach. Bring yourself back home to you. Hmm. And open up to you. All of you that are resisting right now, allow yourself to be in a new space of resistance, of being in an opening of who you truly are. Because the world needs you right now to take that step forward to let go of that resistance you've been holding on to. And so it is.
And so it is. And if you guys have appreciated what we have done for you this evening, we do this out of the kindness of our heart, part of our purpose, part of our mission. There's also a heart centered donation link in the description. So feel free to take the time and send us a donation, because with that, it helps keep the show going for us to provide you with such amazing energy of the universe that flows through us to you.
Mm.
And
Wow. And what?
no, no, you.
Oh, I was just saying thank you everyone for joining us, for tuning in, and we're all here for you. So if you need anything, just send us a message. As I said, we're all in this together.
Yes.
Mm.
And if anyone out there who's watching wants to be the first person in our new segment, Honoring Space, comment in the description below or email us at cosmicinsightradio@gmail.com. And we cannot wait to honor the space with you.
Exactly.
Until next week, everyone, keep exploring.
Keep exploring. Don't limit yourself. Create yourself. Be the change in you. Mwah.